It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good AFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New England Patriots. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Sanders now to the air right away. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on. 60, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger.
Sanders to throw. He'll swing this out to Sampson.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions. 70. Hey. 18 Rattler.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Third down at 6.
Rig alert! 79 Broncos.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. Past the 20. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Now May on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Drake May Scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Patriots will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And his throw is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Here we go. Strike. Bronco 80. 18. 5 years. Tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the gun on third down, Sanders working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. 79 Broncos.
Here's Sanders. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. KaVontae Turpin from 10 yards out. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, it's May. That one into the hands of Flowers.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Crazy. 5.
Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
To throw, it's May. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On play action, May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. Powering his way forward. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line. Got to love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great
touchdown. TreVeyon Henderson, a 2-yard touchdown grab, and the Patriots have taken the lead. The extra point now for Borregales. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Browns drive about to get started. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
They run the counter. Sampson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Here's 3rd and 6.
Warriors 17. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
Now Sanders. That is caught. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. From the shotgun, Sanders. Checks this down to Sampson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Over the middle, he's got Golden. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Drop 60, drop 60. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Go.
From the gun, it's Shador. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dylan Sampson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point now by Boswell. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. To the air, May. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
They'll throw with May. Throw caught by Flowers. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs, 34 yards. And the Patriots take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
Hey, Chris. Come like Victoria, 17. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw is Sanders. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. On the return is Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official distance. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. To the right side and intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Now a hit and a loose football. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
70, Timberwolf. Cowboy 80.
On first down, Sampson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They go play action now. May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Looking to throw. May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that's sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
May going to bat this one forward. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Throwing here is May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Patriots have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. The extra point now for Borregales. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next to score, Patriots 28, Browns 24.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
1st and 10. And their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
There's a short one caught by Fannin. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Drop 60, drop 60.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Out of the gun here, Sanders. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Kennedy Lyons. Hey, Crash. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Sampson. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in his zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Timberwolves. Panther 50, Panther 50. Hey. Mustang 19.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Big alert, big alert. Warriors 70, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos.
Throwing, Sanders. Over the middle, that's to Fannin, his tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? Or maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Here's May. Sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league, and we're good training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw, it's May. The RPO will keep it himself. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Back to throw again. Open man, that's Henry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
At the 40-yard line.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll set up a throw. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. He'll look to throw. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Back now in Foxborough. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now here goes throw. Crazy.
Back to throw here. Left side caught by Diggs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Over the middle, he's got Golden. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Dragon 6. Craft all 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Stephanie! 19 right. Trap 60. 18, Pioneer. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Sanders. Trying to lay one up deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
19, Tiger. 19, Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Panther 11. 60 Bison. 60.
They'll try and run for it. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Sanders. Checks this down to Sampson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
That's another Browns first down. A gain of 12. First down.
Sanders to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit out back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
On the stick.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 65 cat. 65 cat. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Let's go. Viking 18. Trap 60. 18, 5 in.
Here's Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
First down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Go.
Sanders once more. Pass caught. That's Golden. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Once more from the 11, 2nd and 10.
Stephanie! Hawk 70, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go street. Buffalo 18.
He's back to throw. And he's got it. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1.
19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolf.
It's a quarterback sneak. Looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Ready.
Here we go on 4th down. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Dylan Sampson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Browns have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Browns 38, Patriots 35. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Crazy.
They'll look to throw. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
To Henry, and he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. May looking to run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone's going to be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. May looking to run. And Diggs has it. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Williams brings it in. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now 1st and goal.
Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Henderson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Patriots.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Patriots 42. Browns 38. Andy Borregales to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, Trav. Pioneers. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. side here. Complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run on first down. Sampson. Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Ready? Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. 79, trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19.
To throw is Sanders. And this one is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, 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 check. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneers. Go.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down, Cleveland.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
From the gun, it's Sanders. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
That's another Browns. First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Browns first down.
Here's 1st down.
Go. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. Picked up by Andrew McCullough. There he goes, left side. And he takes